Video is you guys are set up right in front of the AC, so no promises on the audio. I've got noise cancellation on, so maybe that helps. This was not cheap. I did not get this on sale, but I wanted another one. I threw my last one away. $279. $279, and then I bought one of these. I usually get the name brand from Home Depot, but we got this one today. So we'll report on this. I'm not going to do a separate video on it, but I'll let you guys know if you pop in and out of the lives. I'll let you know how this thing's holding up. Oh yeah, don't forget to get your stupid little connector. They never give you one, and then they're always out of the cheaper ones, so you got to buy this one. That's how they do it. They pretend to stock them, and then when you, oh no, this thing has 1,000 pieces. And then when you actually grab, you know, you think you're gonna get everything you need, and then they don't actually have it in stock. Okay, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to pull this up because they're going to be locked down below without breaking the phone. Maybe pick this up. Perfect. I'm glad that the drawers are at least together. I just got to build the stand and the rolly wheels. That's cool. Will you be using a welder? No. How's your Sunday? Sunday's going pretty good, man. Pretty good. Having a pretty good breathing day. This thing looks ridiculous on my head, but I bet it sounds amazing, so we'll just go with it. I see what's going on. This weighs, that's probably a good 80 to 100 pounds there. Probably 80. Pretty darn heavy. Oh, that's cool. It's got a little mat in the bottom. All right, the last one that I had of these, obviously I had to throw it in the trash. Gave it away because of my mold sensitivities, right? I bought mine for like $200 pre-built. I'm having to build this one, so this kind of sucks. I was pretty happy about the last one that I had for the price and not having to build it. So I think I might spend, you know, closer to $400 if it was already built. Because time is money. I'm much rather pay for extra time. Pulls the Soul's got me wanting a freaking robotic lawnmower now. Thinking all that time that I could have back. Maybe we'll use this to build on. I'm guessing the instructions are going to be in a drawer, or I already yeeted them. Keys here. got the bolt pack, instructions, and the strut. I think I'm going to put the struts on right now before this thing flops all the way over because there's nothing to hold it. So we're probably going to install these right now. Okay, that slide's welded on there. So we got to get okay, not labeled. We don't know which one to use. Yeah, all the drawers latch too, and they've got little side latches that unlock. What's up, protectors? We got Clint Code, Hugo, Budsville. Smack that like, of course. Smells like 145% hairs. Yeah. You know it's a party when there's a fuzzy microphone in your face? Right on. Alright. They package it good. I'll give them that. Nice coat on it. Alright. Instructions. I just want to see the place one bracket 26 in the chest, attach post using 14 sets of bolts, 21 is the washers, 22 nuts, B. Yeah, we're using the 22B nuts, so we are going to be using 2 sets of bolts for the side handle. I want the strut. Split handle. It doesn't really. Oh, gas struts using nuts 22B. That's what I want to know. Okay, so we're going to open up these. Looks like you just pop the back out. There is no popping of anything. It's going to require the knife. The holes don't even line up yet. Maybe it does. Let's see. No. The holes do not line up. I just need 2 for now. Oh, they are nylon. That's actually nice. I like that. Is this backwards? It's been a minute since I put a gas strut together. It is backwards. I thought so. Now I've got a tool for this in Mr. I tip every time I open the effing drawer why this thing is getting replaced. I thought I could just live happily with this, but you can see where this thing just, I spend more time when I do a project, I start a project, I spend more time picking up the goddamn sockets than I do actually doing anything, because every time I open the freaking drawer, it tips and all the sockets fall out. It's a 13 mil. just go with that. We'll figure out what other size I need for now. Right now I only need nuts, so just gonna tighten this real quick. That way I prevent more damage. Put it in drive. Okay, the need is already rose for something. I might just get the pliers wrench, or we might get an actual spanner. I think you guys call them wrenches, don't you? I'm from Bermuda, man. These are all spanners. Yeah, I've got a metric set here for $8. I don't buy any tools at Harbor Freight except for this stuff because I am not a mechanic. Let's try the 10. Maybe not the 10. Let's try the 12. 12 is it. Okay, there we go. There. There's proof even the incompetent can eventually get something correct. Let me check the chat. Let's see how this box holds up. That's a good Harbor Freight product. It is, dude. This thing, really, really good. I've had one of these before. I love how the drawers, you have to slide the thing to the side to get access. Kind of like sliding the panties to the side to get access, except for their drawers. Actually, that works too. You gotta slide the drawers to the side to get access. I don't know. If you're a Makita guy, you slide the drawers to the side to get the access. Whatever. Yeah, I like the swivels on this too. What's going on? I'm gonna check the chat here in a second again. All right, let's test it. Hey, we did something right. Okay. I'm trying not to slide it around too much because I don't want to scratch the bottom. The next step is to build the cart. So we're just going to get the long leg and then the spanners across. It looks pretty easy to not mess it up. And I will accept that challenge all day. For sanity's sake, we're going to put the wheels on last, right before we put the cart on, right before we put the heavy thing on the cart. But yeah, we're going to be putting the wheels on last. It says put the wheels on first. I'm not an idiot. Well, then I'll just bring my receipt, which I already lost. I found it. It's up there. Just bring the receipt and get the money back. That's another trick, guys. Don't wait for Black Friday to get the deal. What you can do, you can purchase the product before Black Friday, and then even go into the store on Black Friday, show them the receipt, and usually they comp the price. because you're there that day. You can't go not on Black Friday, but you go on the same day with receipt in hand. And they're in stock because some asshole didn't get to the store before you. The 12 volt extreme is the only worthwhile thing in the video so far. That's great. What is the track? It's a toolbox, yeah. Okay, I'm caught up with the chat. What's up, Hydra? Alright, let's build this thing. Yeah, I'm hoping to get this thing done in about 45 minutes. That's the goal. We'll see what happens. You know what? This thing's actually so nicely stuck on there. We're just going to leave it. If it acts like it wants to stay, let's leave it alone because... Oh no, it can't because I need access to the bolts. I was right. Darn. Off it goes. Okay, we need... Oh man, we need a lot of washers too. That sucks. Bolt-in washers. Washers go on the bolt side. Okay. Let's get it all open. Yeah, the white one's almost never in stock, man. I've been kind of low-key keeping my eye on this thing for quite some time now. Okay, some bolts are longer. Yeah, we gotta pay attention now. What are those? Those are 22As are the longer ones, and the Bs are the shorter ones. Okay, I need the instructions again. We're doing Bs for this step, so let's get it. Are they individually wrapped? No. Every two is wrapped though. I was going to be shocked and appalled, man. Can you imagine having to jack with that? Now we got to figure out, is this going to be the same height from here to there? Because there's a hole there, so we got to figure out. One more thing. Assemble flat, two fixed casters. Yeah, we're not doing that on the same side. On the other side. Okay. So we will know by lining up these holes here with the chest. That's the only really way to guarantee that we don't F this up. Actually, yeah, you can already see that's not going to work because if this was the double, it needs to go further down. So just based on that, we know that. Oh no, we know this is the right way because these two are going to line up. Yeah. because that's going to be here and beyond to catch the next piece. Yeah. So this is the right way. Cool. And I've done my share of lives here building stuff. I know all the ways to mess up. So we're taking our time. The damn washer's in there? Come on. Here. Now I do like that there's no bolt head or needing a screwdriver to tighten these bolts here. You know, I had a feeling that I was going to regret tightening it all the way, but it's kind of hopeful that, you know, it would just work. Let me check the chat here. That's definitely not the only good thing at Harbor Freight. I wouldn't know, man. Not being a mechanic and not knowing exactly what to buy, I wouldn't know what's good. For homeowners, dude, I buy a lot of things from Harbor Freight. It's like mechanic-wise, just for around the house. Even sockets for construction, I would say get a 9/16 Harbor Freight because you're just going to beat the crap out of it in between strut anyway. It's not going to stay nice. What's up, Renegade? Man, I hope I don't put this thing on backwards. That'd be terrible.
I have a hug.
Hi.
I'm leaving.
You're leaving. You can't go this way. You're going to give me a hug?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. Let me put a washer and a nut on here, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let me have a hug. Bye. Love you. Mwah.
Bye. I mean bye.
Bye.
Hey, stop. Stop. Stop getting attacking crackers. We can step on this. Can we take this to the
Kaylee.
house?
Go inside, bitch. You guys can't go this way.
We want to do us.
Okay, come here.
Me?
Yep, come on.
Okay.
Bye. Love you. Bye. Love you. Bye. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this, we're gonna put it on that flat surface like it said to do. And we're just gonna let them touch right there. We're just gonna tighten them up as is. As I put that in reverse and loosen it, perfect. Yeah, that's it. See what everyone's doing there. What's up, Juan? The full bank card is better. How much is the purple color one? Is amazing. What gauge are those cards? They're pretty thick, man. I'm not sure. I have to look. What's up, Matt? If that was hyper tough, that 35 foot-pound ratchet will put the nut through the metal. One reason why I like the DeWalt one. It's not too strong. I'm going to attempt to, I forgot a freaking washer. I'm going to attempt just get 2 of these in and then tighten them both. Screw it. It's going to fight. Yeah, it's so much better when you find these on the floor already built. The tolerances on this is I don't know. This one's very fidgety. like how we're doing. Let's put this on here for this fan. Before I get too far. That sucks. I was going to say it was a good paint job and it didn't chip, but it did. We chipped the paint, just one little dot. We didn't go all the way through. But I did karate chop the freaking thing. I put some white out on that. I would imagine they go this way because the drawer is probably going to sit on this notch. Yeah, it sits on that notch. Just like last night when your mom was over. Right on the notch. I can't get in there. There we go. Nope, it doesn't work. Okay, I'm going to say that's pretty tight tolerances actually. Yep, that is actually pretty good. I'm not mad that I got to unscrew this slightly because yep, that's decent. Damn. Damn that I got to fight it, but I'm kind of glad that yeah, see this is good because I've actually got to pull this out slightly like this. And wow, we actually have to loosen these two nuts down here to get this thing to go. That is tiny. Yeah, so when you build this, even though they're oblong, there's really only one spot it's going to fit. And that's good as far as I'm concerned. pain in the ass, but it's going to be straight and completely level when you're done. What's up, Suresh? The famous impacts. That is not an impact, sir. Dinner ideas. Whatever you get. Do you want to get 5 guys? I'm going live with Tools of Souls, though. So, no, Mom, insults. Why not? I still want a Milwaukee utility cart I keep at HD, waiting for it to go on sale. Ha! Holding your breath. What did Peter Johnson say? Now I want to know. Your mom is the notch? Oh, you can't time him out. How long did you time him out for? Oh, good job. 10 seconds. All right. What's going on, everybody? 5 guys, yeah. Hey, 5 guys is expensive, but you know what, dude? Life's too short to not have 5 guys whenever the fuck you want it. Just put it on the credit card, like any good American. Unless, of course, you get heart disease, and, that's different. But, yeah. Then life's really short. Which actually proves what I just said is correct. Why do I feel like I put this thing upside down, chat? I didn't. We're good. Okay, let's get this on here before this thing changes its mind again. Yeah, so the order of operation will be to get a sky hook and just float this thing right here while you're building it. That's my recommendation. Because if you don't put this span on and you tighten everything, you're just going to be pissed off as you're building this thing, because the tolerances is like less than a 16th. It's probably a 16th. Which is like what my standards are. What I'm doing. Some electrical. I'll allow an 8th. But I can see an 8th very clear. 16th gets a little bit. A little bit less obvious. This card has that precision. And you know what? When I first saw it and I saw that I was going to have to drop this stupid box into here, I was kind of nervous about building this thing and then dropping a box in it without the tolerances that we're talking about. Like I was kind of worried what was going to happen. If your washing machine doesn't sing to you when it's done, is it even worth buying? I know what you're thinking about the Makita chargers, and yeah, that's probably the only reason why you'd want to buy a Makita. So you can hear a symphony when your battery is completed charging. Where is the spin bracket? This is the part where this thing laughs in my face and tells me I'm wrong. Oh, I put it upside down, didn't I? I feel like this could go on top because honestly, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I kind of want it on top, but then it wouldn't fit in the groove, but it does fit in the groove. What would you guys do? I kind of want it on the top. It'll fit, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna put this in. It's hard to tell, but it'll look a lot cleaner. And then I don't have to hold it. Oh, it fits beautifully too. This must be how it goes. I gotta get you a close up so you guys can see how that went in. Because there's zero gap. Yeah, it's like right on top of that right there. Like I can get my, you can almost not get your fingernail underneath of that. The way that it's sitting on there. The tolerance on this thing is insane. You really can't tighten everything like you think you can on a little $300 cart like this. I would have thought it would not be this good. You get more appreciation for this stuff when you have to build it, I guess. 'Cause, I just gave my last one away. No thought about it. I was just like, yep, it's killing me. Let's get rid of it. Where is the other white bracket here? Yeah, see, that's not going to fit now. So I know that this piece gets loosened once. Oh, maybe twice. 3 times. There you go. I bet the longer bolts are for the wheels, the casters. That would make me less nervous if I knew that, because I don't have very much left and we're running out of bolts. Or we have extra bolts of the 20s. Yeah, see, I gotta, oh my goodness. I have to raise this whole piece up. Am I going? Why you no fitty? Oh, this piece is up too high too. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, this is nice. I feel really confident dropping this box down here, knowing that everything fit just like a glove. Now what's going to be funny is when it doesn't. We need the wheels. The wheels better be the longer bolts. Let's see. The casters, bottom shelf, using 8 sets. Attach 2 fixed casters. One side of the bottom shelf using 8 sets of bolts 22A. Washers and nuts. Yeah, so we were at the 22Ds, I think. Let me see. Where's the 22Ds nuts? I should call them Ds. Anybody that makes an assembly with nuts and doesn't label them D is a loser. These are 22A, yeah. Yeah, if you purposely pass the chance to label your nuts Ds and you don't, you can't come to my birthday party. I forgot to tighten this mother. Please tighten. Please tighten. Oh my God, I missed one, and now we have to restart. I thought I tightened this. See if we can sneak it in here. It used to fit. It might be hammer time. Let me see. Is that tightening? It's not doing anything. I don't know what that's doing because it is not loosening and it's not tightening either. Okay. Cool. Yeah, there we go. Let's do this here.
Titan reminds me of a chori pan. I don't know. He's doing okay, but the fam is getting hungry. I thought the fam was going to Five Guys. Is she still asking me, or did we decide Five Guys? Oh no, she's not saying anything. What's up, Jonathan?
Hey, I haven't seen the canisters actually. They must be in the bottom drawer. Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot to put that on. We'll pay for that later. That sucks. Oh well. That goes on the outside. Uh-oh, what is this? Why am I finding more pieces? Hopefully that goes inside. I didn't see any mention of those pieces. I can see where I forgot this piece. No big deal. This better go inside that box. That's like a giant washer. I think it does. It does. Cool. We're also missing the handle. Is the handle in the other drawer? Yes. Handle is in the other drawer. Okay. All right. They don't all swivel. We have straight ones and we have Makita ones. Where do you guys think the Makita ones go? Let's see here. I think it's all the same. Okay, no. So the swivels go on the side with the hole. That means if I stand this up, this is how it goes. Okay. Cool. Down is up right now, so these go like this. Did I grab the right? Oh my god, I'm messing up. I think I grabbed the right one to begin with. You know, I say I'm glad that these things are rounded over, but also it means that I can't put a tool on them with a magnet to help this thing get built faster. So there's definitely some give and take there. Okay, 2 should line up the whole thing. If 2 doesn't line up the whole thing, then we're going to have some problems. the tolerances on this, man, is just insane. Insanely good. I gotta check the chat. Tightened it too much. I know it did. What's up, Backwoods? Who else we got in here? Matt? Who needs a moderator? Let's see. Yeah, thin wrenches are nice. If you're paying macro prices, it better be assembled, yeah. The gauge on this, somebody wanted to know. I'll hold it up here in a second. My guess would be 14, would be my guess. Where's the piece? I don't know what piece is. Pretty thick. I could flex it if I wanted to. I don't think I could fold it, but I can definitely flex it. I could fold it if I wanted to, actually. It would take a lot to do it, but it's foldable. That might be 12. I got some wire here. You can hold up to it. Oh, a piece of wire to it. It's not wire. It's not 12. It's hard to tell. I think it's 14. Curved piece of wire, of course, yeah. 12 is just a little bit bigger. I think it's 14.
Call it 16? Okay. It's 16.
I imagine the box on this. Oops. The box does not tell us. Huh. Interesting. Come on, get on there. You know what? I think I know what this hurt needs. All right, we got to christen it. We got to christen it. Oh, we better go get another beer. Yeah, we better go get another beer. Of course, it's way easier on wood. I'm just nervous about breaking the damn glass. There we go. Perfect. The problem was I had to give the camera a reach around to get the proper leverage on her. All right, would anyone like to place any money on how long until that beer hits the floor? Makes a mess in the shop. Here, up the ante. We're gonna move the cart. We'll just leave the beer on. Perfect. And I'm starting to see why they made longer bolts for us, because this might be a little bit more difficult with the shorter one. So I kind of appreciate it. It's a small detail that probably made a big difference when it came to putting on these wheels.
Although I can't help but think that the longer bolts would be more helpful bolting through, you know, to bolt the top of the cart on. We never did look at that. What the instructions said, it was A for the wheels. That's what it says. Bolts A. When you start to second guess yourself. Yeah, bolts A. 22A. Making me nervous now. 22A, yes, that is the feet. What the hell are we bolting the chest with? 21, okay. And that's 22B, okay. I don't know. I just can't wait until I realize that I made a mistake. Again. The anticipation of failure is just killing me. How long have we been live? We started to go live with Tools with Souls here in about 30 minutes. I'll continue this train wreck there. If you'll let me. I gotta get a wrench to tighten those. And I gotta check the chat. One more time there. That's tight enough. Cool. Okay. Let's see. Can't tell if the wobble is the. Oh no, it was the floor. Good. It was the floor. Okay. Let me check the chat. Looks white until you start using it. I don't do enough mechanicing to make a difference. What's up, Kona? Only mistake was the color of the cart. It's in English. Even rainbow sockets are hammers. Let's see here. Tuffy's being addicted to people walking by. Good dog. The dual linesman is a beater and can take a lick, keeps going. That's good. I gotta buy a bunch of Doyles and try them out. Learn a neat project. Usually the English is rough to interpret. All right. Okay, this is the swivelly side. So we got to pick up this chest, put it right here. I'm gonna lock it to pick it up. on the keys. Okay, how are we going to do this without dying? We should probably lock the casters for starters. I don't think it's going to matter. Put some cardboard underneath it, so it doesn't roll as much. And yeah, here we go. Because we got to go all the way up. Nice. Goes up. Right there. Oh, I see. Okay, so it goes right. Nice. I thought it might sit in those grooves. It just sits against the grooves, I think. Let me check. No. It just sits right there. That's it. Okay. Let's see here. These. We made one mistake, so we got to fix that mistake. Unless we didn't make the mistake, but I find it hard to believe that I didn't make a mistake. We need to something. This goes on one of these. Yep. It goes right here. So let's put that in. And what screws does it use? Same bolts. Okay. Actually, I think this is the easier way to build it. Okay. Fold these, and I think these go here. Yep. I can already see that this does not want to play. Never mind. We made it. Oh, you know what? I think about it. Actually, these are pretty decent from Harbor Freight. Take that brand new freaking painted cart. Damn it. We need it. We need it. All right, don't fall. Okay, let's just scratch the shit out of everything. Perfect. Yay. We need that fucking clamp on there. I'm gonna do it again. Because I haven't learned my lesson. We gotta build a custom freaking shelf protector. Because my shit's getting obliterated over here. Look at that, dude. The top bracket's not even close up there. There we go. Now it is. Maybe it'll stay. Probably not. Okay. Some things it doesn't want to go, but it really does want to go. It just doesn't know it yet. So we're going to put the persuader on it. I don't even know which direction. Here. Yeah, this thing needs to come up. I'm gonna
stud wrench. There we go. Tighten it more or less. Oh, that's looking better. A little tippy tap. Oh, I can't even reach in there because it's got a stupid shelf. The socket, it doesn't even fit. Need to get the shorter socket. Maybe it'll fit. Okay, I gotta go live with Tools of Souls here pretty soon. Let me see here. Tactics, what are you doing? Getting my ass kicked by a... Maybe just finger tighten everything first. I tried that, but then it was too wonky. Everything is finger tight. All these are finger tight. It's gonna be a 13 mil. Still can't get in there. Yo, I refuse to use a 13 mil. It's not a ratchet. That's crazy. What else do we have to use? There's a pliers wrench. Pliers wrench, maybe? I don't even want to think about that right now. That one looks promising. What time is it? 6:30. We have about 15 minutes. I'm also going to be switching phones. Use my YouTube phone. This is lining it really nice on this side. Come on, start. Here you go. You guys still can't see.
Yeah, so if you don't know, all these bolts have a square, so they're a carriage bolt. And they only fit one way. The holes might be oblong, but the square part of this is very specific. Oh, this reminds me of the day when I was like, oh, I need to get a 1/4 inch socket. Maybe I should get one right now. And then I was like, nah, I'm not going to need that. That's what this reminds me of right now. Okay, let's see here. I needed that. Alright, instead of beating it, we're going to have to clamp it into submission. Let me check the chat here. Okay, we missed that first. Let's see here. I am behind in the chat. Hi, what's up? She says, ha ha ha. Do you want me to pick something up to eat? We talked about Five Guys. I thought you were getting Five Guys. Are you going to get Five Guys? That wasn't a Makita joke. I really want to eat Five Guys. Awesome. I need to clamp this thing more. I don't know if this clamp is going to fit on the face of this. Oh, I got a corner of it in. That might be enough. I knew it wasn't going to grab it. Without a fight. You got it. You got it. You know, I used the DeWalt because it's too weak to do anything, but it just stripped out the threads of this thing. It's not broken, but it's not broken. I don't know. It'll hold forever. Just getting that loose will require some extra tools. Oh, I'm messing up here. Damn it. I forgot to put the effing pulley cardy thingy. What side does it go on? Please be this side. I feel like it's this side though, because that's the swivel. Damn it. I forgot to put the handle on. Oh, hey, hey. Why is the instructions different than the picture? Yeah. Instructions, right? Right here. Instructions show it to be on the same side as that circle thing. So the circle thing is right here. Circle thing, instructions, and handle right there, right? Picture, swivel. What the takeaway here is that you got to put the handle on the swivel, obviously. So what's good is I haven't tightened any of these nuts, all by hand. This is loose, this is loose, this is loose. So this is actually fine. That could have been a lot worse. We haven't tightened anything. But man, that one sucks to put on. At least I didn't strip the nut out on this side. Could have gone worse. We're going to count our blessings. Wait. Is it just one or two holes? It's just one hole. Let me see what time it is. 6:40. Probably time to go live with full results. The bottom looks better, honestly. The bottom does look better. I like it on the bottom. Up too high. Bottom's better. What does the picture show? Picture shows it on the bottom too. Yeah, so we'll do that. I'm going to tighten the piss out of this before I take the bottom one off. Because everything lines up right now. I bet you the longer screws are for the handle. That's okay, we don't need them. I didn't need that though. Yep, that's getting pliers wrenched on all day. All right, let me get my other phone. We're back. I do not have an email from Souls yet, but I do have a paid collaboration with these guys. Do we want a battery bank? Do you want me guys to review a battery bank? It's $900. It's free for me, of course. You guys got to pay that. 2048 watt hours, and apparently it's got a 30 amp plug. Damn. It'll run a cutting machine for 3 hours. A cutting machine, guys. AI definitely did not write that. What the heck? I see a super chat. Who is super chatting me? What's up, Arky? What's going on? Let me see who super chatted me. Hang on. Yo, what's up, Big Josh? Man, I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Go make sure you check out his channel. He does a lot of tool testing. Pretty cool dude. Road bank looks interesting. Yeah. I ignore 99.9% of what comes through on my email. I'm probably going to ignore this one. The problem with this stuff is that if it burns your house down, insurance might not cover you because it's not a listed product. So this is one of those things that doesn't have a UL, an ETL, a UL 9540, which is the standard for battery storage. It needs a 1741, which is a... No, 1741's that's solar. It needs a 9540 to be useful in residential dwellings and all that other stuff. That's why all this stuff, man, I can't recommend it because as an electrical inspector, I can't be telling you to buy stuff that doesn't have listings on it. So not everything is safe. Is it safe? Probably, because lithium iron phosphate, which is LiFePO, LiFPO, and then you usually see a 4 because that's like the 4th edition of it. LiFePO 4 is lithium iron phosphate. So the difference with lithium ion versus lithium ion phosphate, your Teslas and your electric vehicles, they're just lithium ion. It's like the same batteries that are in here, right? These things are what they call self-oxidizing. So when your battery self-oxidizes, you can't put out the fire. It's impossible. You just have to let it just burn and do its thing. Lithium ion phosphate is not going to keep what they call thermal runaway. So thermal runaway happens on lithium ion. Lithium ion phosphate does not have thermal runaway. It will catch fire, but the result of the fire won't be batteries continuously not able to self-extinguish. Once a lithium ion phosphate battery catches fire, everything was toast already. But lithium ion is what, you see all the cars that are burning down and just completely only metal frames left. That's lithium ion. Lithium ion phosphate, which is what these are, is much safer in your house. So thermal runaway is not something that's really associated with lithium ion phosphate. Unfortunately, the people that vote on all the safety rules don't understand that. So they see a Tesla on the street, they see it burned to the ground, they say, oh, hell no, we don't want that in a house. And then they put all these strict rules. You got to have a heat sensor, you got to have a heat detector, you can't put this many batteries next to each other unless you have this listing on this. And they put all these more strict rules on it that makes it harder for us to have batteries in our homes. When the reality is, a lot of these newer batteries that go in your homes are actually just a little bit safer than the standard lithium ion. We're way too troll proof. Yeah, man. This channel, I made sure that most of the people in this channel have thick skin, dude. I made sure we have enough shenanigans going on in this channel. That was by design. It naturally weeds out the unworthy of this channel. Damn, dude, that screw is not even close to being straight. And I gotta get on the stream with Tools with Souls. He has not sent me an email yet. Let me see. Still hasn't sent me an email. Might have to call him. There we go. That works. That works. I don't know how to make that one reach very easily. And now it's time to find all those bolts that I dropped. Hey, I think I just got an email. Or I got a text. Let's see. Uh-oh. I think I got a text. I'm going to have to check on that. Unless that was the Five Guys food order. Let me see. I just asked him for a link. You gonna send me the link or not? Won't be in reverse. There we go. Right. Okay. Hopefully I don't regret tightening that. Not too bad. Oh, there we go. That's nice. Sometimes, man, I wish I just had like a triple jointed elbow. Damn, I can't get in there. Get on there, sucker. Almost. We almost got it. I need to put a extension on an extension. On an extension. On a Milwaukee. But it is literally all I can tighten. I've got one bolt left and one washer. Ish. Almost lost my washer. Oh my goodness. There we go. Amazing. I'm not missing any pieces. That's crazy. I find that hard to believe. Okay, I'm gonna get off of here and call Tools of Souls. Hang tight. Let's see if the stream goes down or not. Let me see. Called me impatient. He's about to hit send on the link. We'll see you guys. We're out of here. Gotta get.